I'm in the capital of Rosa right now, and if you look behind me, here's the Astaphans building. Right now there are long lines of people. People are trying to get into the supermarket. Astaphans is one of the only few supermarkets still left, still fully stocked and able to cater to the public. I don't know how they're attempting to get people in, if there's a number of persons who can walk in. I don't know what the process is. I haven't been able to speak to anyone in management, but at the time I can tell you this, Rosa is pretty busy on the street. There are numbers of people from all parts of the country trying to get into Astaphans to get their supplies. Astaphans still has food supplies. They were not particularly looted. They were not victims of looting. So fortunately for us, for those persons who want to come in and get their supplies, they could come down to Astaphans. But I can tell you this, it's going to be a pretty long day because the lines are only getting longer. CBN4 is now officially in the Astaphans building. As we can see, it appears that they are only catering to a few persons at a time. I'm going to attempt to speak to one of the persons in management, hopefully Ms. Giselle Astaphans, so that she can give us some more information. Because as I tell you, crowds are lining up outside the building. People are getting hostile. It's very crowded. So we need to know what's going on in here at Astaphans. Are they going to cater to only a selected number of persons? What is the process? CBN4.
Yeah, hi, Giselle Astaphans, and first of all, let me just sympathize with everybody for this tragic occurrence in our dear Sweet Island. I mean, it's still mind-boggling. I'm still trying to get a grip with what happened, and you know, heartfelt expressions. We have to just try and fight and move forward as best as we can. Yes, we are. In the best way we can, we officially open, yes.
Will you be open every day and what time?
Well, from 10 to 2 for now, until we see how things move along, until we see how we can control, like the crowd, it controls themselves to enter, because I would encourage the public, be orderly, please, because when you're not orderly, you're preventing everybody from operating smoothly. You're preventing people. We could let more people in. If it's orderly, more people can come in. If you're creating havoc out there, I know everybody is desperate and they want to buy stuff, but the more disorderly we are, the less time people have, the less we can serve people, the less people we can all let in. So be orderly. We can let in more people if everybody just orderly lines up and waits, to come in.
Is there a designated number of people who can enter the building?
Well, for now we're saying 30. We're saying 30 because we want security is our interest right now for our staff, for everybody, even the patrons waiting outside.
So what sort of security measures have you guys?
Well, we have our own private security, which is Francois Security, and we're working with the Commission of Police, and we've been provided with armed forces outside.
Does Astaphans have enough supplies for everyone?
Well, I don't think we have enough for the entire of Dominica, we certainly have some supplies, and we're open to the public. We're definitely not for everybody. And I hope there's enough relief on island, which I believe there might be.
Building where gunshots were heard fired outside. Everyone seems to be crowding the area, so we're going to go outside to see exactly what has happened. A gunshot was heard echoing outside of the Astaphans building. Our cameras are going to attempt to find out what was going on. Was it just the police trying to calm everybody's down? The crowds are getting larger by the numbers, and of course people are getting a lot more hostile. Was it the police, or was it just a random commuter trying to get into the Astaphans building?